Morning, guys. This is George from Cyprus, Kalimera. Okay, so I was really chuffed when Matt Slight gave a title to his latest video. Uh, I don't know, I keep laughing. Anyway, so thank you so much for that, guys. I also want to thank everybody who sent their condolences regarding the loss of my dog. Her name was Shugi. She was almost 12 years old. A beautiful Labrador, a daughter, a friend, and she will be missed by the whole family. So thank you so much for that. That was partly why my voice was like that. But let's get to why I'm doing this video. It's when you have this gut feeling that you're going to face really bouncy tables. So what did I do? I don't know if anybody can see this, but this is, let me just try and come down on this. This material is what they make yoga mats out of. And I think this belongs to my daughter, one of my daughters. She's a fanatic on this. So I tried this out as a surface without anything on it, and the dice were really bouncing off the table. So what did I do? Just installed it, and the problem is that it has a few holes here and there, so I thought, well, might as well put some felt on it so that it's more realistic. Now the problem is I only have this long strip, so I put some kind of a guide where the strip is, so that when I'm throwing the dice, I know where not to go. There's also this short strip running along the side, but hey, this is a test. So here goes nothing. I'm beginning to understand a bit more about how you throw the dice in this case. I changed my position as well. I'm going to be throwing 4-2, 4-2 sets. Very, very low trajectory. And I will try to incorporate some spin into it. So rather than throwing straight down like this, I'll start from a position like so, spin the dice as they go along, very low trajectory, hopefully will not even lift above this level. Land quite far from the back walls. I'm thinking somewhere here, so that the bounce doesn't take the dice off the table. Hopefully hit the wall and die. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna keep the camera on this angle for now. 4-2, 4-2 is a set. It's a benchmark set for me. I use it to adjust to the final set that I'll be shooting. That was a very, very low flight. So we had a double pitch there, but I think the toss was okay. So it's a 4-2, 4-2 set. Stick left 1. Dice placed on the table with with the grip folded, my fingers are touching the felt, and dies out. It's a very, very low flight. I'm trying also to control the propulsion force with which I'm throwing the dice. I think that's very important. For now, I'm just focusing on having a very low trajectory and a small distance to my landing zone from where I'm standing. That was rubbish. There was an implosion by this one. This one stayed on axis. I find the difficulty here is with implosions, explosions, basically the dice touching on their edges and opening up. I'm gonna try and put even less propulsion force and see what happens there. Jesus Christ, they travel like crazy. So yes, we had another implosion here of the left eye. Right eye seems to be staying on axis for now. 4242 is a starting point. That's a good one. It's a hard 10. So we stayed on axis. Dice rotated, spinned around, but that's okay for now. I'm using a 2-finger grip. I've always been using that, even though I tried the 3-finger grip. Let's see if I can get the landing zone even further away. Yep, stayed on axis, but rotated. So this means that if I'm going to stay on this set, I might as well rotate the dice inwards and go to something like 4542, which has a 7 on it. Or what Mudslide is doing is the 4554. Okay, stick left 1, ready for a spin, just very, very low trajectory, very low force, trying to hit somewhere, I don't know, a foot away from the back wall. No, didn't make that. So yeah, I can see that there was an explosion from here to here, and this one stayed on axis, so that would have been a hard 8. Okay. So now I'm gonna move to stick left 2 and try exactly the same thing with the 4242. This is practice. This is, just getting what position is good for you. I know where exactly to hit the dice for landing zone, but the propulsion is going to be different because I'm like, I don't know, 8 inches away from stick left one. So here goes. Yep. Too tall to call. 4-2-4-2 is a set. So we have to lower the trajectory even more. Spin and lower. That's a hard 6. This is crazy bouncy. I don't think you'll see anything like this at the casino. But dies out. That's 5-4-9. With this amount of bounce on the table, like Matt Slide said, I would not trust myself to put serious money on the table. I would prefer to do something like climb the ladder and hope for like 5 or 6 hits before big red comes our way. Okay. I think the spin helps, but I think I need more of it as opposed to less of it. In order to put more spin though, there has to be a bigger trajectory, so I don't know how I'm going to manage that. Six five yo. Let's see if I can make those dice die around the pass line. That's 5-2-7. So okay guys, let me know what you think about this. I'm just gonna show you just how low the flight is, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap. 4-2-4-2 is a set. I'm not going to go like this, but I'm going to put my hands like this so that I create the spin as the flight is going to be very low. And that actually is a hard 8 of sorts. Okay. One more. That's almost another hard 8. 2-4-6. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for putting up with me. I really appreciate what Mark has done for me, and I think our community would not be the same without him, to be honest with you. So this is why I kind of challenged him, and I think this created an even bigger challenge for him to to reply to my questions and to demonstrate what he thinks about it. Thank you very much, Mac. I really appreciate what you're doing, and I think everybody else is, as you can see from all your videos and all the comments that you're getting. So, guys, thank you very much for watching again. This is Saturday morning here in Cyprus. Kalimera. Wishing you a great weekend ahead. Oh, and one more thing. I hope my friend Birdog did very well at the casino. We're all rooting for you, so keep this going.